Hey guys, in this video we will download the MySQL. So MySQL is a relational database software, so which you can download it from internet. Click on MySQL download and click on search. You will find the first link, MySQL downloads. Click on that, and you will see many other links from this MySQL page. Just scroll down to find out the MySQL Community Edition. So here you are seeing MySQL Enterprise Edition and many things that are shown on the web page, and we don't need all those things, just we need to download the community downloads. So at the bottom you can see those, and you click on that, and from here there are many options to download the software. So just click on MySQL installer for Windows. Here we have another two options. So from that you just select the first one, which is of 2.4 MB size. Just click on that, and it will allow you to download only MySQL server. So for development purpose and for training purpose, or for your practice purpose, you need only MySQL server. So just click on no thanks, just start my download. It will download the software for you. Okay, and click on open. Wait for some time. Now it will open the software for you, MySQL installer 1.6. There from this list you have to select only server only. Okay, click on that server only, click on next, wait for some time, click on execute. Now you are going to download the server. So just click on execute, wait for some time, check the progress. It should become 100%, and then once it gets to the 100%, then it will ask you to click on next. Now the software is downloaded for you. Now you are installing the software in your local machine. So click on execute, wait for some time. Now the installation is also completed. Now click on next to configure the, your MySQL. You need to provide the port as well as you need to provide the username and password. I'm not changing anything here. Defaultly I'm keeping 3306 port. Click on next, and MySQL root password is root. I'm saying giving, and repeat password also I'm giving root. If you want to provide any fancy password, strong password, you can do that. Click on next, and the Windows service name is MySQL 18. Don't change anything. You can put them as it is. Click on next, then click on execute. It will take hardly just 5 seconds to execute everything. So it will start the database, and it will initialize the database, and also it will update the start menu link as well. So once everything is checkmarked with green, you will see a message stating that the installation is successful. Click on finish, and then click on next. No, so nothing we have selected. So now go to your start menu and search for MySQL. Now in the MySQL you find the MySQL command line. This is a command line interface where you will see the black screen where you need to type all the SQL commands. Now I'm going to type show databases. There are predefined databases are available in the MySQL. You can use those databases. Otherwise, you can create your own schema. Okay, now here I'm creating a database called as test, and I'm going to use this database called test. Okay, once I create the database, if I give the create database test, it will create the test database, and show databases will show me all the databases that are available in MySQL. Now, if I want to use this test, right? So use test. Now, database is changed. Now, whatever tables I am creating, all those will be created under test schema. So, show tables. There are no tables, right? So, just now we have created the test database. So, create table user and something like name, varchar, and along with that, let's say we have to store 10 value, 10 the length of 10, and age is integer, and then let's say we have one more field called course. Okay, now the course can be of varchar type, right? Okay. Now course varchar, and something like 10 or 20. Okay, I'm giving 10. Now the query is successfully executed. Now what I can do? I can show the tables. Now I'm going to type the command disk, means describe the user. So the user table is having a field called name, age, and course, and what is the type, and is it null values? It is allowing null values, key, primary key, etc. Okay, now show tables. It will show the user table in the schema. Now I'm going to insert few records into this table. Okay, insert into user, and we have it, I mean, insert into user and values. Then we need to pass the values. So I'm going to pass Sitaram 37 and mtech. Okay, now we'll execute this command. Okay, now it shows query okay, one row affected. I'm going to insert one more record, Rayaj, and 27, 27 or mtech btech. Let's say it as btech, and let's make it as 17. Okay, then click on insert button. I mean, now the query is okay, one row affected. Now select start from, what is our table name? User. Now you can see two records has been inserted into this one. So this is how we are going to type all the commands from the command line interface. Now you don't want to do using the command line interface. So there is one more alternate option. We have to use the user interface for this one. So I will select download MySQL workbench. So this workbench will allow you to download, I mean to insert all the queries or to execute the queries in a GUI. So rather in CUI. So character user interface or command user interface we have seen. Now I'm downloading the software. No thanks, just start my download. I'm clicking on that. It got downloaded. Open it. Wait for some time until it executes this program. Click on next. Okay, don't change anything. Click on next. Complete. Next. Install. Okay. Now it will execute the program and it will open the GUI for interacting with the database MySQL. So click on next and wait for some time. It will take some time for execution. Okay. Once everything is okay, you will see a message, wizard completed. Okay. Click on finish. Now just wait for some time. It will open the GUI for us. Yeah, this is the GUI where our MySQL server is already added into this connections. So just open, double click on it and give the password as root. Okay, click on OK. Now the this is the user interface where you can see administration and schemas. Click on schemas. You will see sys and test. Test is the, if you remember, test is the database we have created, right? That is also called as schema. Inside test, we have a user table. So click on that user table, click on select rows. If you execute that command, you will see those two records which we have inserted through the command line. So that will be shown here. Okay, now I want to write the query here. I'm going to write insert into test.user or user. Okay, okay, so okay, we need to pass the names, and then what we have age as well as we have the course. Oops, there is an error. Oh, I mean, we need to pass the values, right? Okay, so what I have to do is sister.user I can write down. So if there is an error, any error, so you can see on the bottom, it will show you you have an error in your SQL syntax. We need to check like that. Okay. Now we are missing the values here, right? So insert into test user. I'm going to insert values. Now, if I execute this query again, it will execute successfully and I can see one row affected message. Now, if I execute the select start from test.user, I can see one more record added into the table. And this is one way of inserting the records into the table. Otherwise, what you can do is you can directly insert the records. Just right click on this. I'm creating one more schema from here and I'm going to give the schema name as sports or dummy, anything. Okay, dummy. Then click on apply. Here in this schema, I'm going to create a table now. Click on apply, finish. Now, one new schema is created. I'm making it as a default schema. So whatever tables I create, all those will be inserted into this tables dummy dot table. I mean all the tables. So I'm creating a schema table called sports. I'm not giving any columns here. Rather, this is one way directly we can in this whatever SQL it is executing. I mean inside that we can create the we can give the SQL. Now I'm going to give the name varchar and something. If I intentionally I'm making some errors here. I'm writing var har and the average something like number. You see, if we get any errors or not, it will tell you what type of errors we get. So I'm giving some number 10.2 and I'm going to click on apply. Now you see it will not be executed because there is an error applying the SQL script to the database. Okay, now if we have to fix that error, and there is one more way where we can show you. I mean, you just click on that arrow. There you see column name. So there you can provide all the names. Like for example, in the sports table, I'll create sports person name and also his average or batting style or player, what type of games he play. All those attributes I can give. I hope you understood how to download the GUI version and as well as how you can work with the CUI version of MySQL. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And I'm showing here like how we can put all the primary keys and also not null, all these things you can define. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.